Welcome to the Idaho Business Podcast, where we talk with local entrepreneurs, share motivation, network with one another, and pick up a tip or two on how not to burn your business to the ground. I'm your host, Spencer Ward. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Idaho Business Podcast. We are always sponsored by Health West, great organization, great people. Go see where you can bring your family and friends to their closest location next to you. We're also sponsored by New Clean Commercial Cleaning, my company. If you need any toilet scrubbing needs, any carpet cleaning needs, any stripping and waxing needs, we are the best strippers in town. Let us know. We can get it over to you. And if you tell us that you heard about us on the podcast, we'll offer you probably a free fog session of your office that'll completely disinfect your office and reset your office from all Nancy and Peter's germs, absolutely for free, no strings attached. So let's get on to it today, guys and gals. So your people are your team. So we got to build it, live it, and enjoy it. I've been thinking about that, just recently because we're planning a party for our team for the holiday season, and we love to have fun with them. And it's just on top of my mind. So let's just talk about this for a minute. So every business in Idaho talks about having a team, but not every business actually builds one. This season is the perfect stress test. If your people don't feel connected, valued, or part of something meaningful, it shows up fast. Today, we dig into how to create a real team and culture, why core values matter the most, then mission statements, and how holidays give you a powerful chance to lean in, have fun, and make your people feel part of something they actually want to stay in. That's huge. Let's get into this, guys. I want to quote some of my favorites right now. Russell Brunson says, people don't buy products, they join movements. Alex Hormozy says, people stay where they grow. Patrick Beck-David says, culture eats talent for breakfast. Let's translate that into Idaho businesses. People don't stick around because you pay them. They stick around because they feel like they're belonging somewhere that matters. One of my previous coaches, Mike Campion, he said, most small business teams fall apart because the owner never defines how we behave around here. Core values aren't a poster. They're a hiring tool, a firing tool, a coaching tool, a celebration tool. Okay, let's talk about core values. I know you guys are probably sick and tired of me talking about core values, but I'm telling you, it is the backbone of a real team. And if you're like, no, I'm going to shut it off right now, he doesn't know what he's talking about, ask yourself, are you having problems? Are you having problems with turnover? You having problems with team morale? Do people secretly hate you as the leader and boss? If so, stick around and listen to this. And I will say this: you're not going to ever please everyone. There's always going to be someone that doesn't enjoy you. So let that be where it is. Okay. So core values are the rules of the game. They tell your team, this is what we reward. This is what we correct. This is who wins here. Without core values, you get chaos. With them, you get clarity. And I've lived this over and over, guys. I ran my company for it was 4 years until I found core values and the importance behind it. And it is night and day. How much more fun these people are to be around. How much more I want to go to work compared to before. I was just like, oh my heck, I can't find anyone good. I can't find anyone that actually wants to be here. But now I'm hiring with core values in mind, and we're finding people that are similar to us. No, they're not all just like me. No one would want that. It'd be terrible. But they share my core values. So let's give some specifics here. Say you're a veterinarian. A clinic's core values might be stay calm under pressure. That's maybe 1 out of the 4 or 5 you have. And core values, you should at least have 3 up to 5. Okay. Anything more than 5, you're just getting too wordy, too much, and people will lose track. A construction company could be own your work, one of the core values. One of the core values for a restaurant could be serve with heart. Janitorial and service company, kind of like me, my core values is be happy, Excuse me. Be honest, work together, have fun, and make money. That's what we do. That's what we've been running on for the past, what, 8 years now? And it's awesome. Uh, so when owners actually live their values instead of preaching them, everything snaps into place. Hiring gets easier, coaching gets easier, turnover gets goes down. So let's really use this holiday season that's upon us uh, to really lean into it. So the holidays reveal how much you actually care about your people. This isn't about buying gifts; it's about creating a connection. Here's a good example here. You could host a you could host a simple team gathering, pizza in the shop, breakfast burritos before the shift, a potluck. Keep it light, keep it human. Use the time to reinforce the culture you want, not just the work they do. Introduce the trophy game, which is one of my favorites. We've been doing this, and I got away from it, but I'm telling you right now, as I started preparing for this episode, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do it this upcoming party. We're going to do it in. So what the trophy game is, it's gold number one. Use a label maker and hand out fun, silly, personal trophies. So go on Amazon. You can buy like 50 of these little plastic, golden trophies that are fun to make it your own. And just use a simple label maker, put their names and what the trophy's for. So like it could be like, hey, this is uh, Peter Smith, most likely to lock themselves out of their car. Just something fun that doesn't, you know, diss on them, but it disses on them in a fun way that they're not going to go home and they're like, oh my gosh, I hate my life. It could be one that smells the best. I'm just giving you crazy ideas here, guys, but we've done fun stuff like this. Most likely to get confused, but still crush it. The human caffeine boost. There you go. Quiet assassin, thunderous snack eater, spreadsheet sorcerer. Okay. I'm going to hand out one every time I do it. I hand out one like Spencer's favorite person to pick on, and when I pick on them, it is very fun. It's not like I'm dishing on them and I'm making them feel bad. It's, hey, they give it back to me. I give it back to them. It's fun. Okay. It's in line with the core values we have. We're just having fun. So what this does is it breaks barriers down. It builds connections and give people a reason to talk about your company when they leave the party. You're not just having a party, you're building memories and strengthening culture. Okay. Now, why does fun matter? Bring home the truth. Fun isn't childish, it's fuel. People work harder for leaders they enjoy working with. They stay longer at jobs that feel human. Team Teams that laugh together trust each other more. And I've seen this over and over, guys. We have some really tight knit teams, and there's less turnover on them. They're fun to be around. I'm telling you, they're fun to be around. They do amazing work because they're all holding each other accountable and they all want to do a good job. So Alex Mosey's blunt take is retention is cheaper than recruiting, which I couldn't agree more with. Turnover is expensive in time, money, morale, and a customer experience. When you have fun baked into the culture, turnover drops. When turnover drops, teams get tighter, like we just talked about. Training costs go down. Clients feel the consistency. Your bottom line gets healthier, and you get your life back because you're not consistently replacing people. Who would like that? I've been there. I've done that. I'm in a very high turnover industry. So even with what we're doing, like I think nationwide, I'm not thinking here. Nationwide, literally, if you look it up for the janitorial industry, it is over like 300, if not 350% right now. So that's turning your entire team, what, 3.5 times a year, totally. And if you have 80 employees, which right now we do across 6 or 7 different cities, that's a ton of people. That's a ton of training. That's a ton of recruitment. That's a ton of apparel that you're replacing. That gets costly. So let's really step into this and think, let's build a team that you like being around, number one. And number two, it actually makes you more money. Okay, that's the biggest thing. So how to make them stick beyond the holidays? Give them actionable steps that they can take Monday morning. Okay. Now, when it comes to core values, that means something. That actually means something. Not corporate nonsense, but it's real, it's human, and it's clear. Okay? Build them into everything. Hiring, daily huddles, coaching conversations, recognition, performance reviews, promotions, and firing. Culture is what you allow, not what you say. I'm telling you guys, that is huge. Um, we we write one of our hiring ads like a if 8:05 is means 8 o'clock to you, we're not going to be a fit. Uh, that kind of stuff. Like if you write your hiring ad and you pinpoint the stuff out that you just cannot stand, that's going to bring in people that, okay, hopefully are that fit. You're going to have some that sneak through the gaps and aren't going to be a good fit, but you're going to find some good ones. Okay. All right. Shout outs, Slack messages, board on the wall, whatever fits the business. So we're talking about celebrating small wins weekly. Okay. Sometimes we get too settled in with like, okay, well, I got to get into this meeting, this weekly meeting. Let's talk about the business. No, start it with something fun. Start it with something in mind that, let's like we said, what's a win that we can shout out? Who we can point out for doing something awesome, that or someone who is, really stepped up to really live by our core values. Okay. So hold a quarterly team event. We've talked about that. Doesn't need to be big, just needs to be real. Our quarterly events are literally just times where we can meet with every employee for at least 5 to 15 minutes. And we're meeting with them. We're seeing what we can do better to help them. And they give us opportunities and ideas to help and grow our companies. So it's a win-win. If you're not doing it, you should be. Create your own version of the trophy game year round. Let people nominate each other. Let them laugh. Let them build the culture with you. When your people help create the culture, they protect it. I have a manager that I have a nice leather laptop case. Goes around my shoulder just like any other laptop case. But one of my managers just calls it my man purse. They think they're funny, which they are kind of funny. But it's fun, and I give it right back to them. You know, you got to be able to enjoy what you do and enjoy the people you're with. Okay. All right. So really take that trophy game into your own and make it something fun. So when people help create the culture, they protect it. I promise you. So if you want a stronger business next year, start by strengthening your team this year. Culture doesn't cost money. It costs intention. If you want lower turnover, healthier margins, happier clients, build a place where people know they matter. That's huge. This week, do one thing, just one, that shows your people they're part of a real team. Go out there, have a fantastic week. Be happy, be grateful, and find opportunities to serve others. And just like I said, one thing, just try to do one thing different. See ya. That's it for today's Idaho Business Podcast. Hopefully you learned something new. And if you didn't, I've got a cheat code for you. Go to theidahobusinesspodcast.com, enter your email, and get my 20 golden rules for business. It's packed with my best advice, plus it's free. Subscribe, leave a review, share this with a friend. Until next time, keep hustling, keep laughing, and keep Idaho awesome.